Real Madrid's summer drama didn't arrive in a blockbuster transfer fee or a late signing at the Bernabeu. It arrived in the form of a teenager and a single instruction from the club's new coach. Jesus Fortea, a wiry, attack-minded right-back who tore through the youth ranks, found himself at the centre of a tug-of-war in May when AC Milan advanced concrete proposals that looked, for a moment, like the route to immediate first-team football. For any young player, the promise of Champions League minutes, higher wages, and an accelerated path to senior football is intoxicating. For Real Madrid, it would have been a bitter loss of one of La Fabrica's brightest products. What tilted the balance was not money, but a figure who had only just arrived on the scene: Xabi Alonso. The new coach made it plain that he saw Fortea as part of his long-term blueprint, personally pressing club officials to stop the exit and to lock the youngster into Madrid's plans. Real moved quickly and quietly, offering a renewal that ties Fortea to the club until 2029, a document that does more than extend a contract. It signals belief, a pathway, and a promise of integration. It wasn't just Alonso. The presence of Álvaro Arbeloa working with Castilla and the visible plan to accompany the youngster toward the first team helped persuade Fortea that staying at Madrid would not close doors but open the right ones. Reports suggest Fortea turned down at least 2 tempting Champions League clubs' packages, plus interest from Serie A, the Bundesliga, and even Premier League suitors whose projects didn't guarantee the same clarity of progression. Choosing the Bernabeu over short-term cash was, for Fortea, a bet on development, identity, and legacy. The chance to become the natural successor to the club's established right side rather than a footnote in another big club squad. For Real Madrid, the decision bites into 2 long-term ambitions: to preserve the pipeline that produces homegrown defenders and to send a message that academy prospects are central to the club's rebuild under Alonso. For AC Milan, it's a missed coup. They were reportedly close, moved concretely, and saw a genuine opportunity to snatch a promising talent away from Madrid's orbit. The wider implications are tactical and financial. If Fortea moves through the ranks, accompanying the first team on tours and being integrated during the Club World Cup period, Madrid will effectively neutralise a potential recurring threat from rival clubs looking to raid their academy. For the player, the immediate seasons ahead will be about seizing the moments Alonso and Arbeloa have promised. Will he become the understudy who slowly takes over, or the teenager propelled into the spotlight because of injuries or rotation? It's a story of timing and trust, a coach arriving with a vision, a club willing to act on that vision, and a young player choosing stability and a clear pathway over instant reward. The fallout for Milan is instructive too. Top clubs scan the continent for the next spark, and losing out on Fortea will force them to double down elsewhere, or to consider another raid later. For Madrid fans, the news is reassurance. For neutrals, it's a reminder of how much modern football still depends on the single human decisions behind steel contracts and flashy transfer headlines. Keep an eye on Fortea this season. His minutes, the way Alonso uses him in training, and Arbeloa's mentorship could quickly turn this renewal into a masterstroke, or, if things go differently, into a cautionary tale about how fragile academy loyalty can be when the big offers come knocking.